it's Saturday morning, day number 9, I think, or 10. I can't remember. It might be 9 or 10. You'll see it in the description. But, yep, got up on a Saturday morning still at 4:30. Now, that's not normal. Usually Saturdays when I like to sleep in. But I've been trying to stick to the schedule of getting up at the same time every day. And it's difficult sometimes because my family doesn't wake up as early as I do. And I don't want to bother. We're in such small, confined quarters. There's not really anywhere I can go other than outside to stay out of their way while they're still sleeping. I enjoy being able to get out here and get that exercise in the morning. I started off this morning doing some push-ups. I've been keeping track of all the push-ups I do during this time period. And I was going to kind of cover that when I get closer to the end. But like for instance today, I did 27 push-ups first with 5 Superman stretches. And that was at 5:25 this morning. 27 plus 5 at 5:35. 23 plus 5 at 5:43. 24 plus 5 at 5:53. And 23 plus 5 at 6:02. And again, I'm always trying to push till I can feel like it's not quite to the point of exhaustion. I want to be able to get that muscle workout, but I don't want to destroy my muscles for the next day because I'm doing these stacked on top of another. Now tomorrow will be my day off, so I'll enjoy some rest time tomorrow. But today I was going to go walking, but I thought, you know what? I want to go walking when I can record early. I was ready to talk. I didn't want to wait for the sun to come all the way up. So I went inside and did a Bible study while I waited for my wife to wake up. And then she got up and reminded me that we have to help somebody out today. The horse farm that she helps out on occasionally needed a little extra help today because the owner of the farm has a funeral today. So we volunteered to go help out our neighbors and do a little horsing around. It was good exercise though. I walked for at least 1.5 miles just feeding horses. So it was a good workout, and we got to help out our neighbor, which is something I always like to encourage. You know, if we would look out for one another a little bit more in this world, we might have an easier go of things. Because the golden rule is, do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. If I needed some help, I'd like to know I got somebody that can come help me out when I need it. So that's why we make sure to put our best effort into helping our neighbors with what we can. And it worked out pretty good too, because it's the first time in a while I've shown you any meat that I've been doing on this meat diet channel where I talk about everything meat. But some of the meat I've been working on is this meat, just getting my meat worked out. I feel so much better. Over the past few months, I've been feeling a little bit run down, but getting back into exercise, I swear it is getting easier to exercise even though I'm tired. And I feel more energy throughout the day after I exercise. That's a blessing. And I really enjoyed getting out there with Katie and Luke to work with the horses and to get some exercise together and just do some things that are good. But one of the things that was even remarkable for me is my allergies. I talk about my allergies sometimes because this cat drives me crazy. But I'm going to tell you, my cat allergies used to be a lot worse than they are right now. She just makes me itch a little bit if she gets her claws in my skin. But I haven't noticed. I do get a little sneezy around her, but not as bad as I did before. There were times back when they used to sell Primatene Mist on the shelf, I would have to leave a person's house if they had a cat and go right to the store and get some of that stuff to open up my lungs, or I was ready to go to the hospital. I got a little scared when they took that stuff off the shelf and made it a prescription only, because when you can't breathe, that's some scary stuff. But my allergies are far better than they were before I started this diet. I was working with all this hay out there, and the hay is grass. The last time I took an allergy test, I was allergic to every type of grass. And when I used to cut grass, by the end of my grass cutting, if I didn't wear a mask and goggles to cover my eyes and my mouth and my nose while I was cutting grass, I was worthless the rest of the day after that because I would just be pouring out. It would make me tired too. Now, my allergies are just a slight annoyance, even working with hay. And that's not normal. And I owe it all to Lion Diet. along with the exercise and the way my body works now, my vision's a little better. Don't get sunburns like I used to. I sleep better at night. I used to be horrible about going to sleep. Everything has just been getting better and better since I've been doing Lion Diet. And here, 21 months in, I am still loving every single steak I eat. But that was it for today. Just a little bit of horsing around. So have you said it today? Have you said what you need to say? Screw it. I'm going to get up and do it. Get up and do it today. Make it happen. Start that right diet. Start getting that exercise. Or just get that work done that you need to get done. And let's move forward. I'll see you tomorrow.
If we pay extra, could we maybe get some grease or fat?
Hey, Mama.